How are you guys? Today I'm gonna show you how I prepared my land to plant avocado and tree tomatoes. So you better buckle up and let's get to it. So this is my land of how I started to prepare my holes. So I had guys to prepare holes to plant the avocados and the tree tomatoes. So as you can see, the holes are a bit bigger. For the avocados I used 3 by 3 feet by 3 feet and 3 feet deep. So this is how the holes look like. But before I started on the preparation of the land, I traveled to a place called Nyeri to have some education. So these are pictures of Nyeri. This way I had traveled to an agricultural show and I got what I wanted. So back to the land. This is how I prepared the holes. So these small holes like this one is for the tree tomatoes. The dimensions are 2 by 2, but the bigger holes like this one are 3 by 3 feet. So I use those for avocado. So I also went to the forest to look for the dry leaves. So I had some guys to collect the leaves that will be used for mulching. All of these I was doing this during the dry season. So I was preparing my land during the dry season before the rain hits the ground. So this is how we collected. As you can see, we swept all the forest clean and we collected all the leaves. As we were collecting the leaves, we also had some fun. We also had some fun with my guys. We swung along the river, and it was fun doing this work. Preparing the land for avocados and the tree tomatoes was a lot of fun. So this is the collected material. These are the dry leaves that we got from the indigenous leaves from the forest. These ones we'll use them for mulching, and we also use them to put them before we get the soil back to the holes. So this is the number of bags that we had collected. We had collected a lot of mulch. A lot of mulch. So we were already prepared for the planting season, and so I decided to put some of the mulch under the house before I started planting, so that when they get wet they will retain water, because sometimes it can get very dry. So I wanted the leaves to get wet and to put some water reservoir beneath the ground. So I did all of this just to make sure my avocado trees and my tree tomato trees are okay. And as you can see, it was a lot of fun. Most of the work I did myself, but I also had some farm help. So I had a lot of people to do this work, but I was there throughout, because for farming you can't do it over the phone. You have to engage in a lot of activities to make sure everything goes as planned. So I put these mulching materials because when it breaks down it also adds as manure, and it's also the termites feeds on them instead of feeding on trees. So this is how I prepared the holes. This is how you prepare the holes. When you are digging the holes, the topsoil you put it aside and the red soil you put it aside. So the topsoil you mix it with the manure, and then you mix it thoroughly. For the avocado holes I used 3 buckets of manure, and then I mix it thoroughly as shown. But for the tree tomatoes I mixed 2 buckets of manure with the topsoil. As you can see, this guy was mixing it very thoroughly to avoid burning of the roots of the plants, because a lot of nitrogen can burn the roots. So when you are doing this, you try to neutralize the amount of nitrogen in one place to avoid the burning of your roots. You need to stir it thoroughly, to mix it thoroughly, so that your plants can get healthy, and also you mix the enough amount of manure so that your plants can feed on it in a very, very long time. So as you can see, the work we did was quite nice. We had prepared the land very nicely, and it was during the dry season. So this work needs to be done during the dry season, so that when the rain starts you are all set, especially when you don't have a proper irrigation system. So we did all of this, and the farm was nice to go. So after all of this, we just waited for the long rains. The long rains start around April, but due to global warming, the rains now come a bit late, because the rain started at around May, June. So after preparing the land, I went to an agricultural institute in Embu. So where I went to get my seedlings. These are the offices where to the reception where you go and pay, and you are assured of getting the right seedlings. So I want the house seedlings, and this is what I got from Kari Embu. This is an agricultural institute. This is their nursery. So the attendant there showed me how the grafted seedlings look like. As you can see, this avocado seedling is grafted. So after the small education and a small talk with that guy, we packed our seedlings in the car, and we were ready to go and plant. So as you can see, our car is full of seedlings. We got a lot of seedlings, and we were ready to hit the road. So it was 200 kilometers from where I stay. Then I went to visit the nursery for the tree tomatoes, and these are the tree tomato seedlings. So we collected the seedlings, and we put it in our non-fuel guzzler vehicles, and this donkey cart helped me a lot, and these guys did a very nice job to help me out with the ferrying of these tree tomato seedlings. So after that, we went and we planted our seedlings. As you can see, these are the avocado seedlings. The holes you are seeing there is for the tree tomatoes. The holes that have not been planted are there for the tree tomatoes, because we added some holes after we realized we had done a lot of spacing. The spacing was quite big, so we added some holes. As you can see, this is the one I had planted them like 3 to 4 days earlier. So like a week earlier. So the time I was doing this video, we had planted there like a week had gone by. So this is the land, and as you can see, we had done a lot of mulching. We did very nice mulching to the seedlings, and we were planning to add other tree tomato seedlings to the holes that you are seeing there blank. So that's it. So if you are willing to go into this farming, house avocado farming, tree tomato farming, go and get a lot of information. Because information is key. It's the only weapon you will use to get successful. And I'm planning to learn more and more as I'm going on, as this is the first time to plant these house avocados. There is a craze going on for the house avocados. Maybe the time this one will be grown, the prices will be fluctuating, but it's a nice investment for in the future, because they don't need a lot of attention apart from irrigation, and this place rains quite adequately. So there will be no hurry, there will be no problems, and that's it. So that's a video from A to Z, from how we started preparing the land to planting these avocado seedlings. As you can see, this one has started shooting. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next educational video. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do, as that will support our channel greatly. And please don't forget to share and like this video. That also will push the video to a lot of farmers who maybe will need this information to practice on their farms. Thank you for now, and I'll see you in the next one.